Welcome. We hope that you are watching this video because you are interested in applying for our Summer Youth Leadership Academy that's happening the week of July 17th. This will be a great opportunity for you to build on your leadership skills. I'm Brooke Lovelace. I'm the director of the Iowa Developmental Disabilities Council. The Disabilities Council is one of the sponsors of the Youth Leadership Academy. I'm more of a behind the scenes gal. I will not be one of your trainers, but you will see me during the sessions and at the graduation ceremony. We do really hope that you apply and that we will see you virtually this summer. Now let's meet our trainers. I'm going to first turn it over to Karen Thompson.
Hi, everybody. I'm Karen Thompson, and I'm the director at Ask Resource Center. And I'm really excited to meet you all this year. I hope everyone decides to sign up to be a part of the Youth Leadership Academy this year. We have a great time every year that we do this, and I get to meet a lot of new people that are fun and interesting to connect with. I help train 2 days of the 4-day long training. And so my first day is the leadership day. We talk a little bit about what leadership means. We watch some videos about some national leaders in disability policy, and we do a really interesting activity about choosing your own board of directors. And I'm not going to tell you any more about that. You have to sign up for the class to find out what that is. And the second day that I help with is the goal setting day. And I'm kind of a supporting role on that training day. And we talk about what it is to set a goal, the difference between a long-term goal and a short-term goal, and how to make sure that your goal is SMART. What it means to write a SMART goal so that you can measure your progress toward what you're trying to achieve. So I'm excited to meet you all, and I'm going to turn it over to my training partner, Mike Honig.
Thank you, Karen. My name is Mike Honig. I am with the Iowa University Center for Excellence in Developmental Disabilities. And that's quite a mouthful, so we call it the UCED. The UCED is also a very proud sponsor of the Youth Leadership Academy. And I, too, am very excited to meet all of you. I hope we get a lot of people to sign up this year. So I bring a bit of a unique experience to the table because I also, in addition to being a trainer, have a disability. I've been blind since birth, and so I've had a lot of experience with things like self-advocacy and self-determination. So I am fortunate to get to be a part of 2 training days. One is related to self-determination, and on that day, we will be talking about ways for you to speak up for yourself, maybe more than you have in the past. So, for example, we'll talk about your favorite subject, right? The IEP, and how you can be and should be an important part of your IEP team. The second day that I'll be a part of, I'll be working with Karen on goal setting, and I will be talking a little bit about disability history. And the reason that's so important is because those people with disabilities who have gone before us really were focused on goals and making themselves be heard. And so I'm going to kind of set the stage for setting goals by talking some about disability history and specifically passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act and our great peers and colleagues that went before us to make that happen. So once again, I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to my training partner, Margaret Nienaber.
Hi, everyone. This is very exciting, and I hope that we get a lot of applicants because I have been a part of the Youth Leadership Academy. This will be my 4th year, and every year it just gets more and more fun. So I am with Access to Independence, and we are a Center for Independent Living in Iowa City, Iowa. I am the Youth Outreach Coordinator at Access to Independence. And the day that I primarily facilitate is the Social Networking and Mentorship Day. And this day is actually really cool because we invite a panel of other individuals who also self-identify as having a disability. And that's when you guys get the opportunity to ask them all types of questions in regards to self-advocacy, leadership, and life with living with a disability. So that's a really, really interesting day. I also kind of help facilitate throughout the whole week and do some fun interactive activities like polls, Mentimeters, music, all that kind of fun stuff to keep it interactive. So I look forward to meeting you all and I hope you apply. Ed, I'm going to have you go next.
And I am Ed. I work as a certificate coordinator for the University of Center for Excellence on Disability. As Mike said, I'll be working with Mike and the rest of the team and I'll be working mostly on leadership part of it. And so as someone I have a disability myself, so I'll be working with Mike on the leadership and self-determination as a person with a disability in the class who spoke up for myself, and I will share a little bit of my experiences with that, and I'll also be part of the whole discussion within the different part of the team where they need me to share my comment, and I'll be happy to turn over to. I'll be happy to meet with you all, and I'm gonna turn to another person, to someone else to take it, to share.
Hi, everyone. I'm Carlin Crow, and I'm with the Iowa DD Council. And my job here is to work on public policy. And part of public policy is also advocacy, which means speaking up for yourself and speaking up for issues that are important to you. So I'll be working with you on, and I think Mike is going to let me work with him also on this session about self-determination and how to speak up for yourself, and also on civic engagement. And if you don't know what that means yet, it's okay. It means that we're going to help you learn how to craft your messages and come up with things that you want to say that are important to you that could make changes in your community. And it also talks about how you can make your voice heard by voting. So this is my first year actually working with Youth Leadership Academy. And so I'm really excited to be working with all of you and working with all of my training partners here. And in the past, I've worked with students on community engagement and civic engagement. So not new to the topics, but new to this group. And I really look forward to meeting you and hope you will apply. And by the way, if you have any questions on how to apply, I'm the person that you contact for that, and we'll tell you how to do that in a minute. But I'm going to pass it back to Brooke, who's going to talk about the application itself.
Hello again. So I am going to now share my screen and show you the application. This may look a little bit different to you now because this is a draft and we are going to be revamping it a little bit, but I just want to go over some of the key things that won't change that will kind of help you prepare as you apply for it. So thumbs up if everybody can see it. Okay, great. So this is just the first page that explains the Youth Academy. And you can see that we're having an informational session here that you can click here to register to find out a little bit more about what we'll be doing during those 5 days. You can see that we're planning on having the Youth Academy the week of the 17th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 to 12 is the tentative plan. There is Carlin's contact information. You can text or call her at the 515-201-8141 number, and you can also email her, and her email is on the application. And so here's the application itself. So we want to know who you are, where you live, what school you're currently going to if you're going to school, and what grade, if you're going to school, you will be at on January. Of this semester, I guess you would call it. And And so then we also want to know if there's anything that you will need help with, access to computers or internet or any other accommodations that will help you participate in the Youth Leadership Academy. Then we also want to know why you're interested in attending and then what you hope to learn. So not really tough questions. We just want to know a little bit about you and what you hope to get out of the Youth Leadership Academy. And then so the next page is a little bit more about you continued. So we'd like to know if you're currently doing any volunteering, if you're working, if you've got some past experience doing advocacy, what involvement you have in any school or other community activities, you can put that here. And then we also then need permission from your parent or guardian. So they would fill out that information there. And it says that our applications are due by June 16th. So that's when we'll need to have your completed application back. You can email those applications to Carlin. We also have, there'll be a website that you can also go to apply electronically. We don't have that set up at the time that we did this video, but it will be for you there now if you do not want to fill out the hard copy. And then lastly, we just need a letter of recommendation from somebody that you know that can talk a little bit about your skills as being a leader or why you'd be good for the Youth Leadership Academy. So this could be a teacher, it could be a neighbor, it could be a coach, just somebody that knows you well and would like to recommend you to attend the Youth Leadership Academy. And again, these are all due by June 16th this summer. And that is that. So pretty simple, but we are here to help you. So if you have any questions about filling out that application, you can talk to Carlin or you can talk to any one of us too. We'd be happy to help you.
Good afternoon. My name is Derek Willis. I serve as Iowa's USED Director. I'm Director of the University Center for Excellence in Developmental Disabilities. I will be working with the Youth Leadership Academy, serving as the lead facilitator for the discussion on goal planning and goal setting. It's a pleasure to have you and meet you. And thank you for your participation in this wonderful opportunity for young people to develop and grow. Thank you.
And I think that's all we had for today. All right. Thanks, everyone.